All right, so what's up, guys? So we are out here on another run, out here doing this craziness for all you guys who simply sit back, watch, admire, and enjoy as we're breaking off the rust, right? Especially at the beginning of our run, right? Get our juices flowing, get everything going, and you know, today's an interesting day because I forgot to take my vitamins. But I almost feel like I'm missing out, right? Like something is missing. And, you know, it's okay because we have, you know, all the other days of us taking vitamins, right? So we have that to fall back on. And, you know, as soon as we get home, we will get back on track in that regard, right? Take those vitamins, right? They're so necessary. And as far as for today's video topic, you know, 4 tips for living a healthy lifestyle. We already mentioned one of them, and that is to take your vitamins. And you know, it's such a crucial aspect of your life that so many people simply don't do, right? I'd even say that taking vitamins is much easier than going on a long run, going to the gym, right? It's so easy. It takes literally 30, not even 30 seconds, right? Like 5 seconds to take a couple pills. And you know, essentially so many people rationalize in their head as far as not doing that. And you know, for you have to think about that, right? Think, you know, about that small little sacrifice you can make. And you know, as far as putting yourself, you know, with the best foot forward, right, as far as your lifestyle, because so many people, you know, essentially try to get these same vitamins and minerals from their food, right? And that's something that's so much harder to do, right? They may spend a lot of time and money preparing or gaining access to these super healthy foods, right? Those that have all these vitamins and minerals. But, you know, in essence, you're taking the hard route, right? Because a much easier route to getting those minerals is you simply just take them, right, in that quantity, right? So you take your vitamin C, and your vitamin B, and your vitamin D, right? Take them all at once instead of having to think, okay, which greens am I eating, right? Which meats am I, you know, taking for, you know, the protein and so forth, right? If you're not taking protein powder or eating protein bars. And, you know, essentially, if I don't have those vitamins, I can feel it, just like how we feel right now, right? I know as soon as I take my vitamins, even when I go to take a pee, right, my pee is a whole different color. Instead of it being clear and almost empty, I'd say shallow, it is containing like Gatorade almost. It's neon green, but it has nutrients, right, from the vitamins. It's very hard to replicate that from food alone. I don't really remember too many times that happened, you know, before I started taking vitamins. And I really tried and tried and tried. So, you know, for you, and even the immediate effects on your energy, right? It helps pick me up in the morning. A lot of people complain in the morning, they may feel groggy, right? Tired, you didn't have the best night of sleep. We get it. But a secret, you know, beyond drinking the morning coffee is to, you know, get those vitamins, right? To get going, right? That energy boost from the vitamin B's and so forth, right? That feeling, right? Almost like you had, you know, a big bowl of food in the morning without actually having it, without, you know, taking in so many calories and being have to burn it down later, right? Through a run or whatever. And really think about it, right? Take your supplements and realize, you know, their effect, right? Beyond the vitamins, right? The proteins for your muscles, amino acids, so forth. So another thing you can do that we mentioned is a diet, of course, right? Eating the right things, right? For your healthy lifestyle, duh, right? A lot of people think of healthy. They think, you know, eating good foods, right? Greens, salads, and, you know, avoiding those greasy burgers and hot dogs and, you know, so many afflicting or fat inducing components or foods. And, you know, essentially what it comes down to, right, beyond the greasy foods, which you can eat as long as you prepare them the right way, right at home, right? Don't try to depend, you know, on a restaurant chef or a fast food chef, right, to prepare your meals. If you prepare it yourself, you know everything that's going into that plate of food that you're about to eat. And, you know, it's almost giving you a sort of trust and a confidence, right? Because you don't trust anyone more than yourself. But if you do, you're almost foolish, right? Selling yourself short. So why trust someone else with your body, right? And your performance, right? So take charge, take control of that, and prepare your own healthy foods. So in regards to tip number 4, in regards to the healthy lifestyle, obviously, what are we doing out here? We're working out, right? We're going for a run. We're getting moving, right? Not staying stagnant, sitting in a chair all day, sitting on the couch on a bed, right? We're getting up, we're moving, we're out in nature, out in life, right? Taking on the world, right? Because so many people, you know, sit cooped up, you know, whether maybe in an office or at home, and, you know, essentially they don't really expose themselves, right, to the outside sources, the outside stimuli, right? The great, beautiful, you know, pieces of nature that we have around us, right? From the parks and so forth, right? Even hearing the cars come by us, right? Feeling the air, right? That hot summer's air. And, you know, it's all part of being healthy, right? Because we, you know, we're born for this. We were born to be out in nature, right? Not cooped up inside, right? Out, working out, getting active, getting moving, right? Putting our bodies to work. And, you know, for you, that's all you gotta do, right? You don't have to complicate yourself with such, you know, rigorous workouts, right? IFBB pro bodybuilder workouts, right? Although there's nothing wrong with getting to that level, if you're starting out, I wouldn't necessarily, you know, put that stress on you, right? Or you put it on yourself, right? Because nobody is essentially putting that stress on you, right? It's within your control, right? You have the power over it. And, you know, essentially, tip number 4, in regards to living a healthy lifestyle, is to reduce stress. And it has to deal with you taking control and taking charge over your decisions, because so many people feel stressed when they feel powerless, right? Like life is happening to them right before their very eyes and they can't do nothing about it. But, you know, guess what? You only have a limited time on this earth, right? And when that time is over, you are, you know, essentially truly powerless, right, to your life form on this earth, right? Whatever you believe in. So, you know, by virtue of you having that time, it gives you the liberty, the freedom, you know, to do whatever it is, right? The choice, right, to employ that time. And it may not feel that way, but it truly is within you. Right? As long as you do things like create a schedule, plan things in advance, right? Because, you know, before you know it, you might wake up and 10 years will pass, 15 years, 20 years, right? Ask any of your elder, you know, family members and even friends, right? Hopefully you're making friends with the older people, right? Because they have the experience. They can teach you, right? They may not relate to you, right, in terms of probably going to the club and getting wasted right on the weekend, but you know, be their friend, right? Because they'll teach you new things, new perspectives, right? Things that they went through, and you know how life probably used to be for them. And you know, essentially do that, right? Learn, you know, from your elders, right? Those that came before you, right? Not being so closed off and thinking about you, right? Me. And from that mindset, you will be stressed out, right? Learn to take in the moment, right? Take in other people, right? Be able to use your 5 senses for your own advantage, right? That's why they're given to you, right? Don't go through these mental thought loops, essentially, you know, creating your own disaster, right? A lot of the, you know, problems that exist, right, and make us feel unhealthy and bad are simply thoughts in our head, right, that we manifest, that we create, that we ourselves put there. So by virtue of you taking charge, taking control over your time, you are going to be on your way to living a healthy lifestyle, have more choices, more freedoms, and you know, do that, right? Because oftentimes the person, you know, that's giving you the punishment, right, that's tying you up and imprisoning you is your own mind. Don't forget that. And you know, essentially, you know, put those into practice, right, in regards to getting those healthy habits. And as always, say thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.